What is the best way to live your life? Some of you are thinking that it might be getting a good wife or husband, becoming a millionaire in real life, or even just having a good job that allows you to have good holidays. But no, the best way to live your life is to get rich in a Roblox game called Prospectors. So today I'm going to show you guys the best ways to get rich in this game. As you can see, in my time, I've made quite a bit of money, and I'm going to show you guys just how easy it is to make billions on billions of coins in prospecting. Alright, so the first step into making billions is you need to have good equipment. At the start of the game, this is hard and you won't be able to get anything, but right now, I've got a really good build for getting money because it doesn't focus on luck or size, it actually does both. And as you can see right now, I have 1,400 luck. I am in a meteor shower, so that does double it. So usually I've got 700 luck. But this celestial rings, it gives me capacity and size boost, which allows me to dig up more in one go, which means I'm selling more, which means it's just way quicker to fill up my inventory so I can sell a lot of stuff faster. And when I have a full inventory, what you want to do is you want to have a Royal Federation crown already made up so that you can swap over your Phoenix wings, to the Royal Federation crown. So basically what this does is on top of what I'm selling, it gives me an additional 160% value. So if I'm selling $1 million worth of stuff and I equip this, then it actually goes up to $2.6 million. Another thing that's really important is you need to have a pan with Midas on it. The Midas enchant is not that hard to get. It's like a 5% chance, maybe 1% actually. But if you just grind long enough, you can get it. And what this does is it actually gives you a 50% sell boost. So on top of the 160% that I've already got from my Royal Federation crown and everything from my Apocalypse Bringer rings, it actually gives an additional 50%, which is huge when you think about selling hundreds of millions to even billion-dollar sales. It just overall, the Midas pan really ups the value of everything and is a necessity if you want to be grinding as much money as possible. Now, in my opinion, and from the research that I've done, the best places to actually grind money is the Fortune River, the Fortune River Delta, which is just over there, and the Magma Furnace. So in the Magma Furnace, I think overall this is far better than the Fortune River Delta or the Fortune River, especially when the heart is open over here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to fill up my inventory and then I'm going to show you how much money it would sell for before I have the Midas pan and the Royal Federation crown equipped. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap over to my normal setup. And then I'm going to go ahead and fill my inventory, and from there I'm going to show you how much it's going to sell for beforehand and after I swap over. So what this is going to do is it's pretty much just going to show you and prove to you that this is really the best way to make money. Swapping over your pan and your equipment really is a necessity if you want to get into the big bucks and make billions on billions of dollars. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a totem, and yeah, I'm going to go fill up my inventory. Alright, so there was actually already a totem in here. And to start off, I have quite a few legendaries locked in my inventory. So I have 78 that are already locked. But I also have 75 extra storage. So for a lot of people, 500 will be the storage they have so far, unless you've bought some from the traveling merchant. But so realistically, I'm pretty much, if you minus 78 from 578, you are pretty much at zero. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm not going to remove anything from my inventory. I'm just going to go on like I'm at nothing, and I'll show you guys once I fill my inventory. Alright, so as you can see, my bag is full now, and also it's important to note that it does depend on how lucky you actually get with your drops, not just in terms of how much luck you have, because sometimes you can have 2,000 luck and not get many legendaries or mythics. Now, I didn't get any mythics just then. I only got legendaries and, I don't know, commons and everything else. So I didn't get anything crazy, so this is pretty averaged out to everyone. I did get 1,400 luck inside the totems and 390 capacity. And now it also depends on the percentage of quality that you're digging up. I got pretty lucky, or I did well enough and got 100% on every single dig. So this is assuming that you guys get 100% on every dig with a bit of leeway here and there. because obviously you guys are not going to dig up the same ores as me, or you might not have as much luck, or whatever. Maybe your sell boost isn't quite as good as mine, or maybe it's better than mine. So this is just an estimate of what I've got and my stats. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and see how much this is all worth. Alright, so to start off, I'm going to go and unequip all of my Apocalypse Bringer rings. This moon ring doesn't actually give me any cell boost, so I'll keep that equipped, and these two do not give any cell boost either. Now I've got my normal pan on, no Midas pan. This is no boosts other than the 10% merch or 20% merchant boost for the trader that you can get through the quest line. Let's have a look, let's see how much it's worth. So 128 million from one inventory worth. Now I'm going to equip everything and I'm going to see how much this can really get me. So from 128 million, let's see how high we can get this with all the bonuses. Alright, so I've got the Royal Federation crown on, 5 Apocalypse Bringer rings, and these are not reforged very well. As you can see, this has a 10% boost. I really just couldn't be bothered. But at some point I'm going to get these maxed out, and then I've got my 160% sell boost from the Fed crown and the 50% from my Midas pan. So I'm going to go ahead and have a look at how much this is going to sell for, and in total you are going to get up to 500 million. So from $128 million we have boosted it all the way up to 500 million. This is the best method. It's quick, it's easy, it's reliable. It's just swapping over a few things every time. It can get a little bit tedious, but when you think about the grand scheme of how these people on the leaderboards are getting trillions on trillions, I promise you every single person is using this method, and they would have much better gear than I do. And I mean, really, I've got the low tier of endgame gear. I mean, it's all 5-star, but the cell boost is really quite not good. It's all 49%. The Federation crown is pretty great, but the only thing you need is cell boost. So you could have a 30% on this, but 160% cell boost. So really the only thing you're looking out for is the cell boost, other than on your normal gear for the Phoenix wings. So what I'm rocking is Phoenix wings, Celestial rings, 5 Apocalypse Bringer rings, and then a moon ring. And this is what I've found to be the best setup for me. And then I'm also just using the Dragon Flame pan and shovel. So overall what I've found is that the best place to actually earn money in this game is in the heart of the volcano. If that's closed, the magma furnace is also great, and if you're not quite at the magma furnace yet, then I think the best spots to be is Fortune River or the Fortune River Delta. Really, it's just wherever has a totem, and if none of them have a totem, it really just comes down to what items you're actually looking for in order to be able to craft some better equipment. Now, if you are also looking for stuff like aluminum for the quest line, or maybe some Prismara, or whatever it is, the caves are also great. The Oasis is a really good place to earn some money, and if you're not there, the just normal Crystal Caverns is a really good beginner-friendly spot to earn money. Like I said, this is where I actually started my money grind. I was here since day one, and it always did me well. I was able to get these pans pretty early on because of it. I just grinded here and a couple totems, and it worked out really well. So yeah, that is actually the easiest ways to earn billions of coins in this game. The most important things to take away is it's just equipment. The equipment that you swap over is the most important part of this entire game. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, or don't. I don't really care. This is just to help some people. I'm sure it's helped at least one person out there. If it has, let me know in the comments, because I want to make some YouTube tutorials. Let me know. Give me some feedback. How can I do this better? Yeah, have a good day.